Hello, digital world. Alright. Alright, so I want to make a Minecraft painting in real life. So I have this empty frame, and I want to make like a pixelated, similar to a Minecraft painting. The YouTube channel that really kind of inspired me was Not Grace Live. So shout out Not Grace Live. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make my own thing though. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I think the first step is gonna be priming my canvas, because this is gonna absorb too many colors or whatnot, whatever people say. I also have to figure out if I'm gonna do it. Well, I don't have to figure it out right now, but if I want it horizontal or vertical. Vertical or horizontal. Spent like 20 minutes, not 20, like 10, looking for these brushes. And now we're gonna prime it. Yeah, we're gonna prime this bitch. I don't know the best way about going about this. You can't really do it wrong though, right? You just gotta smear a bunch of white paint, right? Hopefully there's some in here, okay. I spent all my white paint on the cigarette cabinet. I will insert a clip of the cigarette cabinet. I didn't make a video for that one. We're making art. Laundry detergent. There we go. Alright, that's gonna sit over there. We're gonna get out some brushes. I'm gonna use the big one. Why not? Okay, maybe we might have enough white paint. Hopefully. We're gonna see. What am I doing? Oh yeah, okay. I think this. I didn't buy this canvas. I found it at the old house. So it's a little warped. It got a little wet here. That's just part of the aesthetic. Almost done here. Nice big white sheet. All right, we're gonna come back to the little honey jar. Let's see if we can get any more of that sweet, sweet nectar. And we're almost done here. Just gotta touch up the corners a little bit, you know. If I could paint things white as a profession, I mean, you can do that. You can be a painter, but like I'm talking about, no expectations, then I would have a job. I have a job, but I would have a job I enjoy. I enjoy my job. But, okay. There we go. Look at that. White canvas. Uh-oh. Why is this warping? Hopefully that doesn't happen.
There are worms in your skin.
Yeah,
tear them out. There are bugs under your skin. Tear them out. Tear them out now. There are bugs.
Alright, so I think the next step is to figure out what I actually am going to paint. And so I think the criteria for a good painting is very recognizable, because we only have, I'll have to measure it exactly, but I think it's like probably 16 inches by 12 inches. It's a small canvas, so we need to find something that is recognizable, especially if it's in 1-inch blocks. Okay, I think I settled with a nice classic. If you're into Vaporwave, you're gonna love this. I picked this because it's nice. Whoops. It's simple, it's iconic, it's very recognizable. It's gonna be, like, we don't got many pixels, and we're gonna have to make all of it count. And it's got some cool, like, really simplistic iconography. Yeah, so that's what we're going with. So I think we're first gonna posterize this thing, because we just gotta make sure it's as simple as we can get it before we actually apply any mosaic filters onto it. I would say about that's good. Yeah, then we're gonna come in where it's simple as, I mean, we could convert it to a smart object and everything like that, but who's checking? Look how iconic that is already. Dang. I guess it would be important to figure out how big of a size, how big each square is, because if these are really tiny, it's not gonna work. I'll figure that out. Okay, I just measured it. It's 15.5 inches by 12. So I was basically right. I'm fucking amazing at this. Okay, so I got it to line up with the grid. It's just still so big though. Like, so every 1/4 of an inch is a square. That's a little dense, but like, I mean, how much lower resolution can I lose? I'm gonna draw it out on the canvas, a square, a 1/4 of an inch square, and we'll see how much work it is. So the density would be that big, which, I mean, it's doable. It's gonna be a lot of work though. Alright, we're going to Walmart. We gotta get some paint. It's like 10:30. They close at 11. I gotta speed around this bitch. We got to the paint section. Now we gotta pick. I think I just need a pink and a white. Everything else, I believe I have. I'm gonna have to look at the photo again. I think this is the pink that matches it the most. There's a lot of pinks. What the fuck? Paints have been acquired. Hey guys. So as they say, I did a little mining off camera, and I made it a grid. Not a very good grid, but it's a grid. So I think we start painting it today. So slight issue. I have more squares on here versus on. I counted it on the monitor, like the squares on the actual floor shop cover. There's 36 on there, and I have like 45 or something. I stopped counting after I got over 40. Excuse me. I stopped counting after I got over 40. So I had to decide if I'm going to regrid this or kind of go with it. Yeah. So I had to figure that out. Okay, and then even on further inspection, the height also is just, I put way too many squares. I think what the issue is I don't know why it just doesn't line up. The digital version in this one doesn't line up. I should have just went based on how many squares were on that one and just find out the ratio and then draw the ratio after finding it on Photoshop. So that's on me. Prime it again to cover up my mistake and then just redraw the lines. So let's do that. Mistakes must happen. Nothing worth crying over. So instead of just using the dimensions of the canvas, I'm actually going through and labeling the squares individually. But then, like, there's areas that get really dark. There's some variation, but it's really hard to see. And I found that if you use the accented edges, and it makes it, look at this, easy now. And so we just go. We're going to go across. Just label all these. We got some dreaded math ahead. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll figure it out. Alright, so the width is 36 squares, and then the height is 46 squares. And so then the canvas, its width is 12 inches, and the height is 15.5 inches. So if it is as simple as I think it is, it would just be 36 divided by 12, which would mean there are 3 squares per inch. I'm gonna feel real dumb. This isn't actually how it works. So we're gonna. And we got 46 divided by 15.5. That's basically just 3. So I guess it's just 3 squares per inch. Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm really dumb now because like 1/3 of an inch is pretty difficult to measure. Like it's not a notch on the ruler. So we might measure in centimeters. Convert the 1/3 to a centimeter because it's 0.85 centimeters is 1/3 of an inch. So that might be the method. Okay, so what I ended up doing was I created a little guide on this piece of paper. There we go. And it's just 1/3 of an inch in between. I used centimeters, which is 0.85 centimeters is 1/3 of an inch. And I just made a little guide of it so I didn't have to fucking line it up every single time because I'm doing the same measurement. And yeah, now we're gonna do it. Alright, and I just counted it, and it's actually 36, so it lined up. I fucking knew how to do it. I'm smart. You all doubted me, didn't you? Yeah, now we're gonna do the height, and we're gonna see what happens. Alright, and I got him to line up on the height also. So, to all my haters who thought I couldn't do it, let's fucking wrong. Anyways, now I'm gonna regrid it, do that mining off camera, get some diamonds. Alright, grid done. Not very well spaced, but oh well. It's gonna add to the aesthetic. That's what it is. It's all for the aesthetic. Everything is for the aesthetic. Anyways, so I finally got the squares to match up. So I got 46. Got 46 by 36. So now we match the Photoshop template. So yeah, now we're gonna actually start painting. Alright, so I think the first step is probably to, I have it pulled up on my laptop over here, but I think it's gonna be to make the gray border just so I get a reference. And also I just want to kind of do that right now. So yeah, I'm gonna make a nice gray real quick, and we're gonna start on the border. Alright, so we mixed our dark gray, and the dark gray lines up with 7 width, 5 down. So 7 width, 5 down. There we go. And that goes all the way to 30. It's the start. Alright, so we got the border done. I think it's time to, the next big thing would probably be to get to the pink. So we're probably gonna get, alright, so the gray's done. So I think I'm next gonna move on to the pink, but yeah. Guess I just gotta clean this off. Alright, so this is how far we've made it. I'm finishing up the base pink right now. I'm definitely gonna have to go over it with another coat. It's just, you can see a lot of the white bleeding through. It's uneven still. But yeah, I'm also noticing like in the bottom, it's gonna be fucking crazy. Like the variation is, there's a lot between black and most of this, thankfully, because it's like a poster. It's not very, the variation is pretty simplest. Near the bottom, like I was saying, it goes a little crazy. I'm not being too careful. I'm just kind of going along. Because I know that I'm just going to come back and clean it up. It's just to get a nice blockout done. We're going to take a little bit of a break right now. Whoa. Alright, so I got the bottom part cooking. I think that I'm going to probably have to go over it again just to make it look better. Because I don't know. It's fucking. I try to get the most difficult part out of the way right now, just because it'll make the rest of the process more fun. So that's done for now. I think I'm gonna move next to the head, because that's the most iconic part. It has to be recognizable. We have to capture the aesthetic. We have to grab the aesthetic. All right, we'll be back. Another day, another dollar, as they say. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've recorded. I got a little sad with the project. So I guess in short, I did paint some of it, but I really did not like the results. Yeah, so it's very messy. And I think the problem that I had was there was too many colors. I was looking at it, and I was just getting really fucking overwhelmed by the amount of colors. Oh yeah, in this, I thought, oh, I'm gonna draw over it with markers, and then I fucked up the whole thing. So I'm gonna retry it. I exported it again from Photoshop, and I simplified the colors a little bit, and we're gonna see take 2. We're gonna try again. For my approach this time, I'm gonna start with the head, because that's where I struggled the most with. I'm gonna start with the dark areas of the head. I just mixed up a new dark for the head, so we're gonna start with that. Okay, I'm a little bit more happy with what we got going on now. It's definitely not perfect, but it's actually starting to look kind of good. Definitely still got a while to go, but we're getting somewhere. Next, I'm gonna work on the little painting right here, the little photo inside of the painting. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so exciting. I don't know if this is gonna be able to fucking see anything. Exciting. It's starting to look like it. Holy shit. I'm glad I didn't give up. Gotta be real with you guys. I was thinking about just throwing in the towel. But here we are. We're getting close. We're getting somewhere. Damn. I'm glad I didn't give up. I think what the next step is to keep working on the little painting, the little picture here, and then probably over the little guy again, do some middle tones and everything like that. But yeah, no, I don't know. Can you guys see it? Look at that. Are we getting somewhere? Let's keep going. They're getting really close to being done. Look at that. I added the green and the flower up in the corner in the green. What do you guys think? Is it getting there? I feel like it is. Now I just have to do like, whoops. Now I just have to do like the gray border and clean up the pink a little bit. Just cleaning it up a lot. That would be good. But yeah, we're getting really close. We'll do that. Let's keep going. So I think I finished, or as far as I want to take it. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna put it on my wall. We're gonna take it outside. We're gonna see what it looks like outside.